What's up, guys? Sports Estimators back with another football video for you today. I say football because we'll actually be covering the college football playoff. At the time of this recording, Ole Miss is currently up 27-24 with 3:13 left in the fourth quarter. So we'll be giving you guys live updates as well as giving our prediction for tomorrow's game, the other semifinal with Indiana and Oregon. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, we can't give our predictions for this game because we already did on our story. We both had the U winning, so it looks like, we're not off to the best start, but there's still 3:13 left. So we'll see. We'll see if Miami can bounce back.
Carson Beck is going to take him to the promised land. Michael Irvin about to give another trash can belt to ass.
But yeah, and we also have NFL pick'ems for the playoff.
Oh!
So make sure you guys stay tuned in for that. One of our teams made it to the playoffs and the Cowboys didn't. But should we get started with the prediction for Indiana, Oregon?
Yes, sir. You want to go? You want me to go? Go ahead and talk about it real quick. I think Indiana's going to win. It's not going to be an easy game, though. That Oregon defense is legit. But Fernando Mendoza is special, bro, and I think he's going to be able to lead this team to the championship. He's a nerd on and off the field, like legit. So, and he's going to be a number one pick for the Raiders. And you want to know something interesting?
Sir.
The last time the Raiders won a Super Bowl was with the Latino QB. So, he's legit, man. He's legit. But, yeah, I think it's going to be Miami versus Indiana in the final.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Indiana has been the most consistent team from start to finish.
Yeah.
And like you said, they have the best player in college football this season.
Yeah.
So I agree with you, Indiana. But I think that Indiana-Oregon game should be a very fun watch.
Yeah.
Because you have arguably the two highest projected quarterbacks facing off. So we'll see. And then for this game, Miami is currently at about the 38-yard line. Deep ball.
Carson Beck.
Oh, did he catch it? No, incomplete. Second and 10, 2:29 left. This has been a very competitive game.
It has. It started off kind of slow, but it kind of picked up third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, just when you thought Miami was going to pull away, Ole Miss came back, scored a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and now they're up.
But you already want to move on to NFL
Yes, sir.
playoffs starting Saturday with the first game being Rams at Carolina. What are your predictions for this game, Chewy?
So before we get into the picks, I want to say that this is the most wide open NFL playoffs that I can remember.
Yeah.
Usually there's only about like 1 to 2 teams in each conference that you can realistically see in the Super Bowl. This year, in my opinion, there's like 3 to 4 teams in each conference that I could see making it to the Super Bowl. And especially in this wild card weekend, there's only one game, and it's the one we're about to talk about, where I'd be surprised if a particular team ends up winning. For the rest of these matchups, I wouldn't be surprised if either one wins.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I say that to say my bracket might be bad when it's all said and done, but you know what? That's part of the fun. So yeah, first game, Rams at the Panthers. This is a game that I was talking about. This is the only game where I could see I'd be surprised if the Carolina wins.
Yeah.
10.5 point spread is a little bit crazy.
Bro, it's insane.
But I definitely really like the Rams to win.
I like the Rams to win. This, though, would be a crazy upset. And I feel like every playoff, there's always 1 or 2 upsets. But this would, like, Jesus Christ, like to start off the NFL playoffs with a crazy upset. But I just don't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just feel like this Carolina team overall is just too raw in the sense of, they don't really have they're still like a new team. They're still like a new team. And when's the last time Carolina made it to the playoffs? Damn near since Cam Newton. So, but Bryce Young looks good. Matt Stafford obviously probably going to win MVP. This will be a high-scoring game. And like I said, Rams offense will probably capitalize on that raw Panthers defense.
Yeah, especially since the Panthers have struggled these last couple of weeks. It's not like they got hot and made it. They actually lost last week to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the Falcons, they wouldn't even be in this position.
Yeah.
So definitely like the Rams, especially since, as we reveal later on in the video, I like them to make a deep run.
But I have the Panthers to cover 10.5.
I agree. Yeah, when I seen 10.5, I was like, dang. Especially since the rest of the matchups are only like 3.5 or less. But let's move on to the next game. The Packers taking on the Bears, 5 p.m. Pacific. What do you like in this one?
Man, fuck Jordan Love, fuck Green Bay. Bring out the fucking cheese graters. I got Chicago, baby. Fuck Trayvon Diggs as well, bro. He's going to cost this Packers team to lose and be a first-round exit. Bears to advance to the next round, bro. But Caleb Williams has to be clinical in his decision-making because if not, it's fucked.
Yeah, I agree. I got the Bears too. I think especially because of the injuries for the Packers.
Yeah.
Like no Micah Parsons, and I think he changes that defense.
Yeah.
And then this is Jordan Love's first game back since getting injured against the Bears the last time that they played. And the Bears are... Oh, did he catch that? No, incomplete. 3rd and 8.
Oh, he did catch... No.
No, there's a flag. 1:55 left.
Damn.
But... yeah, the Bears defense is a little shaky, but they create turnovers, and I think they'll probably get a couple in this game, and I think those extra possessions will help the Bears win at home.
Definitely. Yeah, and like you said, Bears are at home. I think last time the Bears were at home was that Saturday night game too, where the Bears ended up winning in overtime by a crazy deep ball from Caleb Williams to what's his name? Wide receiver.
Was it Burden? Luther Burden?
No, it was the other one. The one that used to play for Carolina.
DJ Moore?
DJ Moore, yeah. DJ Moore. But yeah, man, let's see what happens. Right,
so there was a flag against Ole Miss, 1st and 10 for Miami. Little 3-4 yard completion at Ole Miss's 40 something yard. They only need a field goal to send it to overtime. 1:40 left.
Gotta put the dagger in him.
Put the dagger in him?
Yep, Michael Irvin, or else he's gonna storm the field and get
2nd and 6.
Oops.
Drops back.
Ooh.
Boys the sack. Scrambles to his right.
Oh shit. Oh.
Incomplete or saying catch? Catch.
Oh, he caught it.
First down.
And he went to the sideline.
One hand?
One hand?
Bro.
Oh.
Oh, that's not going to stand.
That's not.
He only needs 1 foot, but it's...
Damn, bro. He that was levitated in the air to grab that.
That would have been like a historic college football catch right there.
That heel.
Yeah.
Damn. But that was a crazy catch, though. A big ass foot, bro. We would have had a size 9 on him.
Long ass stripes. All right, let's move on to, because they're probably going to spend some time going over this call. Let's move on to Sunday's games. The Buffalo Bills, 6th seed, at the 3rd seed, Jacksonville Jaguars. Who do you like in this one?
Bro, my pick since the beginning of the season were the Bills to win the Super Bowl. My heart is picking the Bills, but my head is telling me that the Jags, due to the recent form, are gonna get the win. The Jags at home are 7-2. Jags are on an 8-game win streak, and Trevor Lawrence is playing lights out, bro. That white boy he's
Sunshine.
That sunshine is just, he's playing out of his mind, bro. And I don't see how this Buffalo defense stops them. It's just Buffalo too, bro. They're so inconsistent. I feel like you never know what you're gonna get out of them week to week. It's like, are they gonna be a heavy run team that game, or is their defense gonna step up? Is their defense gonna be the one to win them the game? Is Josh Allen gonna be clinical? You just don't know what version of Buffalo you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So even like with certain matchups in these playoffs, it's like anybody could really beat them because they haven't had that. I feel like they just haven't gone on a win streak yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's been, to your point, like you don't know what version they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Real quick first down for Miami. 1:20 left. Wait, so are you picking the Jags or are you picking the Bills?
I have to stick with my original pick since doing this podcast, and I'm gonna stick with the Bills. But yeah, I'm just stick with the Bills. But I'm not upset if the Jags win.
Yeah, I honestly got the Jags.
Yeah.
I think, to your point, they might be like the hottest team in the league. You mentioned the 8-game win streak, and this Jags team is a bad matchup for the Bills because the Bills, they're the best rushing offense, but the Jags are the best rushing defense.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's like strength to strength.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if the Bills can find a way to run the ball, then I think they have a really good shot. But I think that Jags front seven is going to really limit the Bills' ability to run the ball.
Yeah.
And, we've talked about all season that the Bills, they have like no weapons in the passing game.
Yeah.
So if you can stop the run against the Bills, chances are you're going to beat them. I just feel like there's too much on Josh Allen. I feel like he's going to ball, but against this team, like this is arguably the most balanced team in the AFC, is the Jags, which is...
Oh my God, he almost threw a pick.
Kind of crazy to say, but... Yeah, I like the Jags, especially since they're at home.
Yeah.
But again, all these matchups that we've just talked about, bro.
It's like either way.
Yeah,
it's like go either
it's like
way.
a pick 'em. Like you don't. I don't feel super confident about any pick other than the first one, the Rams Panthers.
Even like the Green Bay and Bears one. I know I'm talking shit, but like I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay wins. To be honest, because. To be honest, they have more of the experience at the upper hand in the situation. Even though Bears are playing at home, they have way more experience than that,
Yeah, and I think at their best, the Packers probably looked better than at the Bears' best. Big completion inside the red zone.
20.
Miami, 54 seconds left. Did they call timeout? Was
he going to come kick it? Oh, no.
They had to call timeout.
Bro, Carson Beck, man. Something about these whites as
first and 10.
They're making them cold.
Inside I think it's 18.
Yeah. Oh, another crazy white boy playing in Miami, huh? Just like our boy Trevor Lawrence. Another sunshine. Oh,
in Florida.
Oh, what the fuck was
sack?
that?
That counts as a sack, right? Looks like he lost his balance, but...
Is that timeout? 36 seconds. Bro, it'd be crazy if they send this to overtime. Damn. Bro, you know what I love about college football? Because I have been watching a lot of it during the break, and we do apologize for the long break. But we'll be consistent from here on out. But we were consistent since beginning of August all the way to the end of the year. So I don't want to hear it. But college football is fun as fuck, bro, because you see random celebrities on the sidelines. Like, you'll never see that in the NFL.
I like how unpredictable it is.
Bro, it's super unpredictable.
Yeah, timeout. 37 seconds left, second and 11. But let's move on to the next game in the meantime. The 49ers at the Eagles. Who do you got?
Bro, I hate both franchises with all my heart.
That's right.
With all my heart. But I have to hate the division rivals some more. So, the 49ers are going to beat the Eagles, but I'm not confident in any... bro, no matter which pick, I'm not confident in. But the Eagles are going to beat... The 49ers are on a little hot streak as well. Purdy has been playing exceptionally well as of late. I mean, I don't know if you've seen him hit the Dougie.
Oh, another first down.
As of late, when he's been throwing touchdowns, and he's playing with a little bit of swag and he's playing with some fun. So, and I think Jalen Hurts. I don't know, like, what version of Jalen Hurts are we gonna get? How we saw 2 weeks ago, he did not make one completion throwing the ball in the second half. So, are we going to get Jalen Hurts or are we going to get Jalen Ouch? But I got...
Jalen Duele?
I got the Niners to win. Who you got?
I'm taking the Eagles.
What?
It goes back to your point about the Bills because the Eagles were my pick.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. So I'm picking the Eagles. I feel like the Eagles defense alone can win them this game. The Eagles offense, as we know, they've been struggling all season. They haven't looked like a cohesive unit at all. But this Niners defense in the past month gave up 38 to the Bears, who, are a good offense, but they gave up 27 to the Colts and 24 to the Titans.
Damn.
So, this is a defense that can definitely get got. And I know the Eagles offense, like we said, have been struggling, but even if it's a low scoring game, which I think it will be, I think the Eagles find a way to win, in typical Eagles fashion, because that's what they've been doing all year. It's been like just like dramatic win or like an ugly win, and they find a way to pull the game out of their, what. So I just think, and then the Niners are still too banged up. Like, I just don't see the Niners going into Philadelphia and beating the Eagles.
Yeah. But one thing I do have to give you credit on is Shanahan's exceptional coaching job that he did with his team.
Bro, I think he's the best coach in the league.
Being as banged up as the 49ers are and to still put them in this position and almost putting them in the position to get the number 1 seed in the NFC West, bro. Yeah. Like, it's honestly an incredible, and I tip my hat off to him because that's impressive to see.
Yeah, they have that coordinator too, the D coordinator, Saleh, who used to be the Jets head coach. I think he deserves a lot of credit because they lost their 2 best defensive players, and it's kind of been next man up.
Yeah.
And a bunch of players that like I had never heard of just stepping up for them.
Yeah.
And then even on the offense, people coming in and out of the lineup, and that offensively, that's where you have to tip your hat off to Shanahan, because I feel like he makes every quarterback look good, and he makes the offense look really good despite all those injuries.
Yeah, because whether it have been Purdy or Mac Jones, bro, I mean, it was just
it was like the same thing basically. Yeah. 2nd and goal, Miami dropping back.
Oh my God!
Oh, is he gonna run it in?
Oh,
touchdown!
Was it Carson Beck?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a cold white boy.
Miami.
18 seconds left. Damn. Told you. Michael Irvin, bring the belt out. Pa, pa, pa.
Oh, and then with the extra point, they need a touchdown. So 30-27 with the extra point still to be. And only 18 seconds left.
Damn.
Ole Miss, only 1 timeout.
You think if Ole Miss still had Lane
Kiffin,
they would have won?
I don't know. Because if it's this close, maybe, but I still see Miami. I feel like Miami's a better team, I think.
Bro, this is going to be Carson Beck's 3rd college football final that he plays.
Oh, shoot.
Or not that he plays, but I know with Ohio, or not Ohio, sorry, Georgia, he was the backup. And I think he played in the 2nd one that they were in. Because you know how Georgia went back to back?
Yeah.
In the first one, I don't think he was the QB, but in the 2nd one, he was.
Who was that quarterback that was 26?
Trevor Lawrence, no.
Stetson Bennett or something like that?
Oh, yeah. He ended up going to the Rams.
But yeah, it looks like Miami's going to pull away with the win and advance to the final. All right, let's move on to the next game, the last game, Sunday game. The LA Chargers at the New England Patriots. Who do you like in this one?
I got Eagles. I got the Patriots, bro. I think the Patriots have the upper hand playing at home. And if Drake May gets this playoff win, he's going to solidify himself as one of the top QBs in the league. Yeah. If I'm being honest. Because, he already did.
You think he gets MVP?
Season. No, I don't think he gets MVP. Just because of his age, this is his 2nd season. Yeah. You don't really ever see a MVP award given to somebody in their 1st or 2nd season. They always kind of have to be a seasoned vet.
Yeah.
To get the award.
Yeah, especially when his main competitor has 15 more touchdowns than him.
Yeah. No.
With the same amount of picks.
Dak.
So you got the Patriots?
Yeah, I got the Pats. Who you got?
I'm picking the upset.
For real?
I'm taking the Chargers, bro.
No way.
Yep, I'm picking the Chargers.
What?
They always seem to choke.
The Chargers always seem to...
Yeah. The Chargers always seem to choke. Yeah. But in this game, they're the underdogs. So even if they lose, it's not a choke. So they're not going to have that pressure to win. Plus, I think this is a different team with Harbaugh. You know, because Harbaugh's a winner. Yeah. So I think he'll change the... God. I think he's changed the Ole Miss.
Ball to the 50.
13 seconds left.
Oh, my God. Did he call a timeout? Or did they stop the ball or not?
Yeah, do they?
Timeout? I think they...
No, they did call the timeout.
Oh, they did. Jesus
Wait, second and 10.
Bro. As of lately, every Thursday game that we've been live reacting to.
Yeah, I think Harbaugh's kind of like... I don't think the Chargers are like the... You know how Cruz Azul used to have that rep of like choking and stuff? And then like... yeah. So I don't think that's a thing with them anymore. And I feel like people forget, but through the first 3 games...
Oh my God, completion to the 35-yard. They're calling another timeout. I think they just called it. Jesus Christ, 5 seconds left. What a nice ball.
Timeout. Yeah, so through the first 3 games, we were talking about the Chargers at like, are they the best team in the league? Mm-hmm. And then they got hit with all those injuries.
Yeah.
And, you know, it kind of changed people's perspectives about them. But I think they're a bad matchup for the Patriots because the Chargers secondary is really good. And I think if the Patriots can run the ball on the Chargers, then I like the Patriots to win. Mm-hmm. But I just think I see the Chargers winning this game because, one, they have more quality wins. The Chargers beat the Eagles and the Broncos. And the Patriots, even though statistically they might seem to be the more well-balanced team on offense and defense, but I think you have to factor in how easy their schedule was. Yeah. So I think on paper, they seem like more impressive than they actually are. And with the Patriots, I think they have a lot of like good playmakers on offense, but they don't have like elite playmakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Diggs is good.
Yeah.
You know, Travion Henderson seems to be coming along, but he's still young. And with the Chargers, like I like how balanced their offense is. I think Justin Herbert's gonna make some noise. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks, and I like the Chargers to pull off the upset.
Okay.
I think this might be the only upset that I have picked.
The biggest upset, yeah.
I think the Niners is probably the only upset for you.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the last game. Monday night. I like the Monday night playoff game. It gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
But yeah, Houston Texans at my Pittsburgh Steelers. Please go first.
Pittsburgh should not be in the playoffs.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
That's why I think Houston is going to win. This Houston defense will be too much for Aaron Rodgers. Houston won't make the same mistakes the Ravens did. The Ravens just kept shooting themselves in the foot. And no pun intended, but when they had to shoot correctly, went wide right. So, but if you guys are going to try to bet on this game, I'd bet the under because I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to score a lot. And honestly, CJ Stroud doesn't seem to be scoring a lot. His defense has been...
Here we go. Game right here. Game on the line.
Oh, my God.
Heaves it in the air.
Oh, my God.
Oh. No flag?
And with that...
That's it.
You have Miami going to the college football finals. Damn.
31-27, final score.
Michael Irvin, bring the bell out. Bring the cane out too.
So you got the Texans?
Yeah, I got the Texans.
You done?
Yeah, I mean, your team made it, my team didn't. Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking Ravens, bro. Like,
let me find out you were hate watching.
I wasn't hate watching, but I was like, oh, hell yeah, the Ravens are going to make it. The Ravens are going to win. And, bro, just like...
That was a crazy-ass game.
It was, bro. But gee, like,
because in the beginning it was like low scoring and it was like a nasty game, and then down the stretch in the fourth quarter, like it became a back and forth game.
Yeah,
and then just that drama. And for them, bro, I was like, there's no way he misses it. And then when he missed it, I started like dying. I was like, no way. As a Steelers fan, bro, I enjoyed it even more that it was a painful loss for my main rival. I was like, bro, yes. Yeah. I'm glad it turned out this way. Hell yeah. Because I would have been sick. And that was a perfect way to cap off the Steelers' regular season. Just like no, yes.
Yeah.
Just when you're ready to count them out, they come back.
But this is the real question. No matter how far the Patriots get, is Tomlin now after this season?
Are
you ready for another 9-8 season next year?
Well, we were 10-7, but I think
what the Ravens did with Harbaugh. Are you ready to move on?
I think with what happened, I think he deserves one more year, especially because if Rodgers is coming back, I think they needed like one more time. Yeah. But they need to be aggressive and sign like a good wide receiver.
Yeah.
Or like trade up and draft like, a good prospect.
Mm-hmm. But then Aaron Rodgers is gonna get butthurt. You saw what happened when they did that with Jordan Love.
No, which receiver?
Oh, receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after next year, then that's when they go rebuild. They get rid of Tomlin. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers retires, and then they like go like full rebuild. Yeah. Because I think after this year, like with the way everything happened and then making the playoffs, I think they both deserve one more shot.
Okay.
But so you're done with your predictions for this game?
Yeah.
So I could give you mine.
What are your predictions?
What does that say? 6?
It says 6 with the ring on it.
Stairway to 7, bro. I'm taking my Steelers. Let's go. I got the Steelers, bro. Hell yeah. I talked myself into it. I wouldn't be surprised if... Actually, no, fuck that. We're winning, bro. You got the Steelers at home. Rodgers, he's going to get the ball out quick. He's going to do those nasty screens to Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. And, that occasional ball to DK Metcalf. Mm-hmm. And then, here and there, some Freiermuth, Calvin Austin. They showed me enough. Rodgers showed me enough last game. He still got it.
That deep ball is insane.
Bro, he was dropping fucking dimes. I was like, bro.
He does drop dimes.
So I think, and this is wishful thinking. The Steelers basically need like everything to go their way for them to win. Mm-hmm. But here's a stat for you. Tomlin is undefeated at home on Monday Night Football.
Oh my God.
Yep. And then there's that stat of like when the Steelers are, I think Houston's favored by 3 points. Mm-hmm. When the Steelers are home underdogs, it's like Tomlin is the best in the business.
Bro, Tomlin has some incredible stats like that. Like
he
just
does.
Like the small, like weird stats, they all favor him.
Yeah. And bro, the thing with the Texans, like I know the Texans defense is dominant. Like probably the best in the league.
Yeah.
But with how Rodgers gets the ball out quickly and I mentioned that screen game, that nasty screen game that works for them. Kenneth Gainwell, he can make people miss. I just think like the Steelers have just enough to put enough points up against the Texans defense. Whereas on the other side of the ball, the Texans, bro, they're super limited on offense.
They are.
Like all season we've been saying.
Yeah.
And the thing with them is that CJ Stroud in the passing game, like with Nico Collins, it's gotten better. I will say that. But they can't run the ball. And I think because their offense is one-dimensional in that sense, and we have good pass rushers with Highsmith and TJ Watt. Mm-hmm. So if we I think getting an early lead in this game is going to be big, because then if the Texans have to play from behind, then that's when we can be aggressive and play like the Steelers' style of defense. And I think that's going to be the key. So I definitely got us beating the Texans, bro. I'm excited because this is the closest the Steelers have been to winning a playoff game in years. Like the past couple years, I didn't have like any expectations. Like last year, they matched up against the Ravens. I was like, bro, we're not beating the Ravens with Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah.
The year before that, it was the Bills, and it was like prime. Like I think that might have been Josh Allen. So if the Steelers and it just feels like because of last week's win, it feels like we have luck on our side.
You're making me believe, bro. I love this.
Bro, I talked myself into it.
But low key, and I'm not gonna lie, Texans have been sitting out for 10 days. Pittsburgh are,
and they're at home.
And they're at home, bro.
The weather, it gets cold.
Yeah, bro. And I seen some looking in their favor.
Yeah, bro. And I saw something about D'Amico Ryan that he was getting annoyed that like it was something like. It was like a small comment that he made that you were asking him about the Steelers, and he was like, "Oh, like you guys are really like basically verbatim, you guys are really rocking with the Steelers, huh?" So now I think Mike Tomlin's gonna like show them that clip and be like, "Yeah, you see this guy's like hating, he's talking shit, you know what I mean?" And Mike T's gonna turn around, but
Mike T.
Oh,
bro, you just gotta pop the champagne at this point,
bro. Honestly, it feels like. Okay, I don't want to say it feels like we already won something, but like beating the Ravens, bro, I was so hyped. I was so hyped. I didn't even care that I freaking botched my Super Bowl pick. But
bro, I'm not gonna lie, you should probably go to the Cosmo to watch that game. You know, like the video that the homie sent in there?
Yeah.
That shit looks sick.
Fuck.
That shit looks sick.
Damn, tickets are probably hella expensive though.
Probably. We should try to go to a playoff game there.
That'd be fire.
An NFC or AFC game right there. That'd be sick, like the championship game.
Yeah, I'm down.
That'd be sick. Even if you're a Steelers, make it.
Did you
I'm done.
So should we go with the bracket, or you wanna?
You wanna go week to week? How about we wouldn't be able to make it week to week, would we?
Yeah, I got it right here. So you had the Bears winning, right?
I got the Bears. I got the Niners.
And then you had the Patriots.
And
this is what your matchups would be. Broncos, Bills, Pats, Texans, Seahawks, Niners, Bears, and Rams. I'll go first.
Okay, go.
All right. So for the divisional round, according to my picks, I would have the Chargers at the Broncos. And I'm not going to lie, bro. I was super tempted to pick the Chargers. But it came down to for me was that the Broncos are the team that had the most sacks in the whole league by far, and that Chargers offensive line is banged up.
They're stupid banged up.
And the Broncos would be at home, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Chargers find a way to win, because the Chargers beat the Broncos at the beginning of the year, and obviously those are different versions of both of those teams now. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised. And then do you want to go like yours?
Let me get mine.
So for you, it would be Bills at Broncos.
Broncos at Bills. Oh my God! I think the Bills get it done in this game. I just think actually no, I'm tripping. The Broncos, bro. I think the Broncos get it done.
Broncos at so we both have.
Fuck that. I have to stick with my original pick. Josh Allen's gonna come through. I think Josh Allen gets it done.
Okay.
I think Josh Allen gets it done. But I'm not high on that one. Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you, bro, every matchup, like when you go down, it's just hard to pick. But all right. So next matchup. Steelers at the Jaguars. Nah, I gotta take all my shit off.
Steelers at Jags?
Yeah, I gotta take off all right, now that I'm back to being objective, and I got the Jags.
Damn.
Because I think the Cinderella run for my Steelers would end here. The Jaguars' offense is way better than the Texans' offense. They're a lot more balanced. They can run, they can throw. So I think the Steelers' defense, they just wouldn't be able to stop that offense. And obviously we know the Steelers' offense is limited, and that Jaguars' defense is pretty good. Yeah. So I would have the Broncos and the Jags for my AFC Championship. For you, you got the Patriots at the Texans. Well, the Texans at the Patriots, actually.
So then I'd have Patriots-Bills.
Patriots. Ooh.
Damn.
AFC East.
AFC East game matchup, which wouldn't be bad, but let's see. Pats, Texans.
Should we move on to the NFC?
Yeah. Yeah, let's move on to NFC. So my AFC championship game would be Bills, Patriots, and yours would be Jags, Broncos.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Damn. Okay.
NFC divisional round. Rams at Seahawks for me. That's a tough one, bro, because those might be the two best teams in the NFC.
Damn, NFC West too.
Yeah. And I would pick the Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams, more experienced, more talented offensive team. They beat the Seahawks at home, and if we remember to that classic Thursday night game, they were up 30-14 in the fourth quarter in Seattle. And then Seattle came back.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show like how much success the Rams have had against the Seahawks this year. And again, they're more experienced, they're more talented. I would pick the Rams to beat the Seahawks. For you, it would be Seahawks, Niners.
Seahawks, Niners. Give me the Seahawks, bro. Belt to ass on that Niners team. That offense is going to be way too much to handle for that little ass defense.
We did just see a nasty 13-3 game between these two teams.
Yeah, we did. That game was disgusting.
So you got the Seahawks advancing to the NFC Championship.
NFC Championship. Sheesh. Okay.
And for me, divisional Eagles at the Bears. Again, I'm going with the more experienced team, the more talented team. Even though the Bears, I think, might be the better coach team, particularly on offense.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles get revenge for earlier in the season when the Bears beat them. I just think, like, this is where, like, the further you get in the playoffs, I think experience matters even more. And I have the Eagles advancing to the NFC Championship.
Bro, in a world where the Bears get to the NFC Championship, bro. Well, honestly, the only team that hasn't made it to the NFC Championship in the last 30 years has been the Cowboys. Every other team has made it.
That's a crazy stat.
Did you see that stat?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Jesus Christ. Like, probably the Bears, the last time they made it was probably 29 years ago.
No, the NFC Championship game?
Yeah.
It was 2011. They played the Packers when the Packers won.
Yeah?
That was their last NFC Championship. I remember that game.
I wasn't that tapped into football like that all the way back then, but damn. That's crazy.
All right. And then AFC Championship. For me, I got the Jags beating the Broncos. And I can't believe I'm saying
this. That's nasty.
I know, but bro, it's
Jags
this year.
versus
I'm
Broncos?
telling you, if it was any other year, I would not be having these crazy matchups. Even though it's Liam Cohen's first year with the Jags.
Yeah, Duval.
They that nucleus group of players, they've been together for a while. So it's not like it's like a chemistry thing with them, you know? And then we've seen them pick up their play, especially after the trade. I wasn't high on this team. I was low-key hating on this team in the beginning, but that Jacoby Myers trade, I feel like, changed their season around, really revamped that offense. And I think the Jaguars are a more complete team, like offense and defense, because we know the Broncos' defense is dominant, but that offense it's been lackluster, I feel like, throughout the season.
The Broncos'
offense?
Yeah, bro, because to throw the ball to Cortland Sutton, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's their number one. No shade, but like he's not elite.
Yeah, he's not.
And for me, the Broncos just don't have enough playmakers on offense. Whereas the Jags, we talked about Jacoby Myers. I'm a big Brian Thomas Jr. fan, even though, you know, he's had a bit of an underwhelming season by his standards. They have ETN. You talked about Trevor Lawrence. He's been balling. And they're probably the hottest team in the league right now, definitely in the AFC, riding that 8-game win streak. But for you, AFC Championship, Bills at Patriots. I mean, if you made it this far, you got to stick with your pick.
I'm going to stick with my pick, bro. I'm going to stick with the Bills.
I respect
to
that.
make it to the Super Bowl.
Bro, I would like to see Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. That'd be sick.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
That would be sick. And I'd definitely much rather see the Bills than the Patriots.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I got to give you my NFC pick for the divisional versus
you're right. I'm sorry.
And the Rams.
You're right. So Bears, Rams.
I got the Rams winning just based off of the experience on that Rams team. And between the Seahawks and the Rams, just because... I don't know, bro. This is a hard-ass game to pick, bro. I don't know who to pick.
You want me to give my NFC championship, and then we can go back to yours? So, NFC championship, I got the Rams, 5th seed, at the 3rd seed Eagles. And I'm taking the Rams. I think they get revenge for last year in the playoffs when the Eagles knocked them out. Revenge for earlier in this year when they outplayed the Eagles for 3 quarters and they needed that crazy last-minute field goal block that was returned for a touchdown to win the game. The Rams have been more consistent this year.
Yeah.
I think at their best, they've looked better than the Eagles at their best. Their offense is way more in tune than the Eagles. And I think the Rams' ability to run the ball will be the difference in this game.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles' secondary is good. Their defensive line is good too. But I just think because the Rams can run the ball and throw the ball, I think that'll be the difference against a really good Eagles team. And I was tempted to stick with my pick and have the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl, but they just haven't been convincing enough all season for me to pick them against this Rams team that I think is super dangerous.
Yeah. Just know if the Eagles make it to the NFC Championship for the 3rd time in the last 3 years, I'm going to be super sick, bro.
All right. Let's see your NFC Championship. So for you, it's Seahawks, number 1 seed.
At the Rams.
At Seattle, but with 5th seed Rams.
So I saw a crazy stat that anytime the Seahawks have got the number 1 seed in the NFC, they've always made it to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to stick with it.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with it.
Okay. So you have Bills Seahawks as your Super Bowl. And I got the Jaguars and Rams for my Super Bowl. I like how we have different. I feel like we're usually on the same page for our stuff, but I think it's cool. So hopefully at least one of us is accurate. Imagine none of the 4 teams that we picked make it.
That's disgusting.
I mean, that's been the sports estimators curse.
Yeah, definitely has been.
For my Super Bowl pick, I got the Rams. I think this would be the matchup of the 2 hottest teams in the league, probably the most balanced teams. But again, I'm going with the more experienced team, more experienced coaching staff, more experienced players. The Jaguars' defense is better than the Rams' defense, but I think the Rams' offense is too good, especially when you look at that matchup, because obviously the Rams' strength is their passing game with Puka and Stafford, bro. They're unstoppable. Yeah. And you have Devontae Adams, who's like a red zone cheat code.
And he's probably going to be healthy by that time.
Yeah, and I think they're a better matchup because the Jaguars are a bottom half team in passing yards. So I got the Rams winning the whole thing. And
this will solidify Matt Stafford's career on him getting his 2nd Super Bowl ring along with MVP.
Yeah. If he gets the Super Bowl MVP too, imagine.
That'd be crazy.
I think he's already Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If
even he does that, it's like first ballot looking.
Even with his Lions career, I mean, if he never went to the Rams, he still would have been MVP. Or not MVP, but Hall of Fame. All
right, let's hear your Super Bowl prediction. I just realized it's in Santa Clara.
Yeah.
Let's go. No, let's just go. Like non-paper tickets, but we'll just be outside.
Right there. That'd be sick.
1 seed Seahawks but taking on the Buffalo Bills, who are the 6th seed. Are you sticking with your Bills?
I am not going to stick with the Bills, and the Bills are never going to taste what a Super Bowl tastes like. Super pause. But the Seahawks team is just it's like, bro, it's night and day difference between this team and the Bills team, offensively and defensively. They have a way better defense than the Bills, and they have a way better offense than the Bills as well. So, yeah, I think
Seahawks, huh?
I got the Seahawks winning. Which who would have thought?
Yeah.
But you know what? We predicted that the Seahawks were going to win the NFC West. I went back to watch that video, and we predicted that.
Really?
And you predicted that Jason was going to have a crazy year this year.
Yeah.
So
I do remember that. I don't remember. I know we spoke positively at the Seahawks to start the season, but I didn't think they'd be this good.
Yeah. Well, we said that they were going to win the West.
Yeah. Like this again, bro. This year was like crazy.
It was crazy.
Because like I could see like freaking. I have the Texans losing in the first round, but like if they make it to like the AFC Championship, I wouldn't be surprised either.
I would be surprised. You
wouldn't be surprised
just because how ass CJ Stroud is at quarterback sometimes.
Yeah, I
mean, and like their lack of weapons offensively with the wide receivers.
Yeah, but it's because like I feel like this could be a year where it's like a crazy defense carries a team.
The Broncos,
like the Broncos, or like the Texans, or even the Seahawks, because the Seahawks like
have a good defense.
Yeah, but I'm excited for these playoffs, bro. Not just because it's the Steelers, but this looks like it could. It seems like it's going to be like a crazy, like
year where it's like something new. It's not the same Eagles Chiefs.
Yeah,
it's not the Chiefs in the playoffs again. It's not the Eagles in the playoffs again. It's not the Patriots in the playoffs again. Like for many years that Tom Brady was in the league. It's something different. It's a breath of fresh air, definitely.
Assuming the Eagles don't make it to the Super Bowl,
bro, I'd give up.
Because you wouldn't be surprised, would you, if they make it?
I'd be surprised the way Jalen Down or Jalen Ouch has been playing.
Jalen Ouch.
Pop up with the pick of Speedy Mormon. Bro, oh my God, please do not let him have a bad game against the Niners, bro, because I will be talking shit on IG, bro. Not the Sports Estimators IG, my personal IG.
Hey, we didn't even talk about fantasy.
Oh, we didn't? You won the fantasy.
I did.
You lucky bastard.
Hell nah, I was the best team by far the whole year.
You were the best team by far the whole year. I thought I was going to see you.
I was salty because, I mean, that's the only league that I won. And I made the final in another one, and I ended up losing.
No way.
Yeah. Well, I played against Derrick Henry. 4 touchdowns.
Oh, the 4 touchdowns, game?
Bro. I was like, because that game was a Saturday game, I believe. Yeah. And I was like, bro, this shit's over. Like, my season was over the day before. And then, just all my players dropped an egg, and I was just like, bro.
Damn, that's
but I'm hyped that I won our league, the league that we're in, because that was the league that I played that had the highest pay-in. So I won the most money for that one, so I was hyped about that.
Which I just gave the final payment to the commish.
I was gonna on you, like, let me find out my boy hasn't been one of those.
I sent him a partial payment, and then I finally finished paying. But yeah, bro, that was a big bang right there.
Yeah, still waiting on the funds, but hey. Nah, he said he got me because I asked him like, hey, bro, like, so when can I get it? Because I think it was like a week later, and I hadn't got it or anything. So and then he told me like, not everybody had paid, and I was like, yeah, I kind of figured. I just figured I'd check in. But he said he got me even if everybody doesn't play. So shout out to the commish.
He's too much of a good guy. Don't do that, Lou. Don't do that.
Nah, chill.
Don't do that. But you know what's cool is he's gonna personally deliver the money to you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hey, throw in a little ring. We should do that, bro. We should. Let's start a fucking sports estimators league.
That's what I was gonna tell you.
We could do that, and then we'll go all try hard and get like a bell or a ring or something. That'd be sick.
But it had to be like a high paying one though.
Yeah.
Like, cause I want to just do high paying ones. Like, I want to do like the one that we're in. It's pretty high paying, but probably one that exceeds a little bit over that.
Yeah.
That way, some of the funds could go to the trophy.
We could do like a watch party and like of the live draft. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Let us know if you're interested.
If you're interested to join our league, big ballers only though, cause it'd be 3-digit paying.
We're gonna have to
4-digit payout.
4-digit, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to we might have to make it a requirement that the funds have to be paid by a certain time.
Nah, you know what I like though? In the sleeper app one that I was in.
Oh.
which fucking last place in that one. But the commish, what he did was he split up, like he had certain dates, like he split up the payments, 3 payments, but different dates. That way, like he gets it before. Yeah. So he gave you like a month in between each date. That way you could just pay up. That way it's not like, because to pay up kind of like in the holidays, you know, it's a little tough. Right after Christmas and all that, like that's why I'm not gonna lie. That's why it kind of took a while, and but it was a lot better. Like I didn't feel it being like a big hole in my pocket, because that one was it was the same amount for this league. So
I almost kind of feel like it's better. Like if we plan it ahead, we should make it a requirement to pay, because if we have the league set up in like a month or two in advance, I feel like it's not too bad to ask for it up front, because like, I guess it just depends on like who we trust, but like as soon as the draft happens, you're basically locked in. Like you can't kick somebody out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think there's one person in our league that
for real?
Yeah. It's the Bears guy. The Bears, I don't know who that guy is. He just picked him up. The guy with the Bears logo. Because he didn't set up his lineup for like a good 5 weeks, I think.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
He gave up?
I think he gave up, and then at the end he started playing again. So
well, I mean, he can give up, but just run me my money.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like even have it like all right, your security deposit that'll go toward your funds.
Oh yeah, just to put deposit. That's good, because like obviously if you put like a deposit down, you're not just gonna let that money go. Yeah. So that's valid.
So and then the month after that, pay the second payment. And then the final.
No, that's a good idea.
Should be good. So
for sure. Next year will be the first annual sports estimator.
Yeah, that'll be sick. Sports estimator trophy too, bro. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
All right, I think that's a good spot for us to wrap up this week's NFL video. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Again, Chino mentioned we were gone for a couple weeks. I know you guys were disappointed, all 40 of you. but yeah, definitely gonna be a lot more consistent to start this new year.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Chino's resolution.
It definitely is.
Mine too. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, don't quote us
unless we're right.
Peace.